My name is Zabira Alaula Arnie. I am 10 years old. I am a student of UPT SDN 49 Gresik. In this video, I am going to tell you about one of the iconic stories from my city, Gresik. And the title is Dewi Sekardadu. Lambangan was the name of the kingdom which located in the end of East Java Island. At the beginning of 14th century, Lambangan kingdom was led by the king Menaksembuyu, one of the descendants of Prabu Hayam Wuruk from Majapahit. The king Menaksembuyu and the queen had a beautiful daughter named Dewi Sekardadu. Dewi Sekardadu grew up as a gorgeous, thoughtful, competent, and had a noble character. One day, she asked permission to his father to go to the forest looking for flowers with her. The maid forbade her to pick them up because she had to go through a muddy lake and shrubbery. When Dewi Sekardadu almost grabbed the flower, she was bit by the mosquito. She ignored it and kept going back home after having the beautiful flower with her. It was late afternoon. Dewi Sekardadu asked her maid to come back to the kingdom. She felt so exhausted after going around the forest all day. The king and the queen had been at the dining table to enjoy the dinner meal. They wondered why their one and only daughter had not come yet. "My boy, where is our dearest daughter? She usually comes first before us. Even she always helped the chef to prepare the meal on the table," said the king to the queen. "Our daughter probably feels not really good to you," answered the queen. After that, the queen commanded to the maid to call Dewi Sekardadu. She wanted her to join them in the dining table with her father and mother, but Dewi Sekardadu's body was trembling and had got a fever. Some red dots on her skin and she got high temperature on her body. The king and the queen were shocked and worried about her daughter's condition. The king immediately called the kingdom physician to cure the illness. There was still no good sign for Dewi Sekardadu's recovery. She could not even open her eyes because the dots grew and spread out to her eyelids. The queen was being helped by the maid to take care of her daughters by taking the medicine given by the physician. However, the queen was so anxious of her daughter's condition. "Honey, all the medicine given by the physician ran out, but our daughter has not healed yet. She is getting worse. What shall we do?" said the queen while crying bitter tears. "Yes, sweetheart, I have commanded Pati Baju Senggara to find another physician," the king said while wiping the queen's tears with the pink napkin. They chanced there were dozens of physicians in the Lambangan kingdom's court, but Dewi Sekardadu's illness has not healed. The king Menaksembuyu did not want to be sad all the time, although his heart was so anxious. But he always had hope for his daughter's recovery. He called Pati Baju Senggara to meet him. The competent Pati immediately met the king, then delivered his respectful greeting bow by bowing his head. "I am coming, Your Majesty," said Pati Baju Senggara. "Come and have a seat, Pati Baju Senggara. I have something important to tell you," said the king. The king told Pati Baju Senggara that there were not any great physician could heal his daughter's illness. He wanted him to make a great announcement to all people around the world. The king said that for those who could cure his daughter's illness, he would give a reward. The king heard the news that there was someone who had a superpower. He could cure all illness. He lived away from the crowd. The king Menaksembuyu immediately commanded his Pati to find that person. Pati Baju Senggara commanded his warriors to find the person. A week later, a warrior reported that he finally found a young man dressed in all white. After arriving at the kingdom, Pati Sengara took him to the place where Dewi Sekardadu had arrest. Maulana Ishaq examined her condition. Maulana Ishaq asked Pati to find him guava leaves, dewa leaves, and limes. While waiting for the ingredients came, he conveyed the observation result to the king and the queen. So polite and could cure the illness, Pati came to meet the young man. They got to know each other. The young man was Maulana Ishaq. Pati conveyed his purpose about why he came. Pati asked Maulana Ishaq to the kingdom as the king's command. He gladly agreed with it. After arriving at the kingdom, Pati Sengara took him to the place where Dewi Sekardadu had arrest. Maulana Ishaq examined her condition. Maulana Ishaq asked Pati to find him guava leaves, dewa leaves, and limes. While waiting for the ingredients came, he conveyed the observation result to the king and the queen. Based on my observation, the high temperature and a long period from the body to wet dots on her skin were a sign that Dewi Sekardadu was bit by a mosquito. It was a kind of dangerous mosquito that mostly found in any dirty place, said Maulana Ishaq. The king was shocked because there were no dirty place around the kingdom that could cause his daughter ill. Shortly, the ingredients that Maulana Ishaq asked for finally came. He received them and immediately made the herb potion. The herb potion was mixed with the limes and given to Dewi Sekardadu. Maulana Ishaq gave the herb potion recipe to the maid and asked her to give the herb potion to Dewi Sekardadu twice a day. Besides the herb potion, Maulana Ishaq suggested the king and the queen to share some of the harvest to the poor people and pray to God for her daughter's recovery. A week later, Dewi Sekardadu finally cured. The king and the queen were so happy and grateful. The king commanded Pati to take him to meet Maulana Ishaq. He wanted to thank him and give him a reward by marrying her daughter with him. The end. That's all about Dewi Sekardadu's story. Thank you very much for listening to me. See you on the next video. Bye!